Alright, back on the Zero. As you guys can probably tell, I haven't ridden this bike in a while. My wife's actually been riding it to work, and she recently passed 5,000 kilometers on it.
Smiley Jen here. I've been riding Sam's bike around for the last few weeks, and we're about to hit a milestone, so just want to make sure we get it caught on video. I don't know if you could see that. $49.99. I'll try to stop when it hits 5,000 and catch a shot. We did it! Woo!
But actually, what I wanted to talk about in this video, vlog number 6, is Isle of Man TT. So while we were in Europe, we went to the Isle of Man, which I actually thought that 4 days there was going to be too much because it's such a small island, but one of the biggest shocks was that we could have easily spent a whole week there because there's just so much to see, and the culture was amazing because there's about 80,000 people who live on Isle of Man and about 50,000 motorcycles. So it's just a fantasy land. And one of the coolest things is that during those 2 weeks, the practice and racing of the TT, they closed down the mountain road to one-way traffic, and it's unlimited speed for everybody. So whenever they're not racing, you could ride your own bike or your car or whatever, and you can go on that road as fast as you want without worrying about two-way traffic, so you can double lane to your heart's content. Alright, so you see the videos online of Isle of Man TT and you think, okay, well that's probably what I'm going to see. I'm going to see bikes flying by you at, 170 miles per hour. And you're going to hear all the noises and it's going to be amazing, and there's just going to be like, blip, gone. And yeah, it is like that, but you don't get the sense of what you feel when they go by and how loud it is. It's so insanely loud. And when they go by you, you don't you hear them coming like a mile away, and then all of a sudden, phew, they're gone. And then a second later, it feels like a truck just drove by. Like you get this big gust of wind, and the grass like. It's just one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. And then the main thing I want to talk about is the TT Zero, which the Mugen team won, the Honda Mugen Shinden. They won. Bruce Ansley is actually from Wellington, so that's pretty awesome. And then Guy Martin was second. And then after that, I think it was the University of Nottingham. Their bike looked pretty cool. And then the Zeroland bike came in fourth, and I got to go in you can just walk around the pits. You can go up and talk to people. We got really close to the Mugen guys, and we went by Zeroland, and I should have stopped to say hi. I regret doing that. But they were rushing to go get their bikes inspected. Like everybody was, as soon as we got there, it was like, okay, we got to go race. So, but it was just so cool to see those bikes. Like I have a poster now in my garage of the Zeroland bike, because not only was it their first time racing the TT, it was my first time going to the Isle of Man. So it's just it's a really special experience. Watching the traditional super bikes go by, you hear them coming so far away, and so you get really excited, and then when they go by you, it's just this, it's so loud. It was so loud at one point that Jen had to cover her ears because, that was the Norton bikes. Those things were insanely loud. But it's just this whole thrilling experience with the sound and the speed and the bikes flying by you. So when the electric bikes came by, luckily we got a really cool spot. I'll show you a video of that. This spot is so amazing because there's a straightaway and they're going to be flying down here, and there's a left-hand turn coming up, and so they'll be coming as close to this wall as possible, and there's just us and then them 3 feet away flying by. It's perfect because it's quiet over here. It's just us. No one else around, so for the Zero guys, we'll be able to hear them super well, and the other guys will just be deafening the senior TT guys. So that's us. It's gonna be awesome. We got to watch the first day of racing kind of in a more popular area, so there are people with radios and stuff. So it was cool to be kind of secluded and just out by ourselves in the in the quietness, the quiet, so that we could hear the electric bikes, because that's really what I wanted to get the full experience of those. But the thing is, like, we were kind of at the end of a straightaway, and so we were looking down the straightaway, and you could see the bikes. Instead of hearing them come a mile away, you could see them coming a mile away, and then you couldn't actually hear them until they got right up next to you, and then it was like a jet. It was just phew. So yeah, really, really cool. But the one thing that bummed us out was that after about 6 bikes went by, we were waiting, and nothing came. And so we thought, okay, well, maybe there's only 6 in the electric class. But then as we were packing up and about to leave, 2 more went by, and one of them was an Energica. And since you can only hear them from about 100 feet away, then we totally missed them. I hate to say it, they just weren't as fun to watch as the gas bikes. I know that's a weird thing to say because I ride the Zero and I'm converting my car to electric, and I just sold my last gasoline-powered bike. That's right, the R6 is gone. That being said, I don't think all race bikes should be electric. A big part of it is the sound, and I think we need that. There's something really special about the crazy loud super bikes, and I don't think that should go away. But then, I think, see, that's the thing about electric bikes. People watch them and then they think, okay, well, that's not exciting, I'm not going to want to buy one. But you listen to what Guy Martin said. Guy Martin was raving about the Mugen Honda. He didn't even get to race the normal Honda because it just wasn't ready. But the Mugen bike, he just he loved it. And I think that's what people need to listen to.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to, that's my 3rd lap on it, and yeah, bloody smiling. It's an amazing thing, and I feel honoured to be involved in the Mugen project. It's bloody great.
You know, what does this professional racer think of electric bikes? If they love riding them, maybe you would too. And the sooner more people get interested in electric bikes and start buying them, the sooner we'll start getting all kinds of cool stuff, like production electric super bikes. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next exciting episode of NewZeroland.